Salute, salute, salute. Hey, listen, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, grown man business. And listen, you can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, salute to everybody that's going to be in the building. Salute to everybody that's going to tap in. Salute to everybody that's locked in. You know what I mean? I want to give a big salute to all the investors, all the new investors. We only going up. It's constant elevation at all times, my G's, at all times. And I told y'all before, time and time, you know what I mean, and energy is the highest form of currency. Time and energy is the highest form of currency. So you got to know, man, we respect that. Everybody else is, doing what they do. We doing what we do over here. Now, listen, I know everybody. I'm going to let y'all come in. Salute to everybody that's going to come into the chat. And salute to everybody that's going to watch this chat later on. You know, we got a lot of people that come in after the chat, watch it overnight. You know, the truck drivers, the overnight workers. Salute to y'all. So we're going to lock in. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Salute. Now we got to get into this, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to get right into the spiel of this thing. Now, y'all already know I was going real hard on the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. Pressing the line on the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. Pressing the line, pressing the line, pressing the line. You understand? We all feel highly invested into these celebrities. We get highly invested into these celebrities. And when we see things like that happen to them, we become, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, right? But I told y'all before, this YouTube thing is a portal. It's a portal. And even grown man business TV can get caught up in the ways of this portal, the traps of this portal. Now, what do you mean by that, grown man business? Big G and B TV, the Oracle. Don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. What do you mean by that? Well, this is what I mean by that. We all saw what happened to Takeoff, right? We all saw the doctored up videos that they released to the public, because what you got to understand is always a narrative being painted for the public. And we all reacted off that situation. We all reacted, me as well, everybody else, we all reacted. No problem with that. No issue with that. Now, for me, I had a TikToker. I had a TikToker take one of my lives, just like now, right? Chop it up nice and neat and put it out there to the TikTok world. Now, mind you, I'm good over here on YouTube. I never had a TikTok. I never went to TikTok. I would see TikTok lives and streams and TikTok clips on YouTube, and I would see them on the shorts. Dude took the clip, put it on TikTok, and it went viral. Look, I'm talking about over 1.5 million views in one day. One day, Big G and BTV went viral. Told y'all the voice is powerful. The voice is strong, right? So this was a couple of days ago, which is why I laid low for a day or so. I had to let things calm down before I came back and got in tune with the investors, because the clip went viral on TikTok. So now I'm getting a lot of phone calls. I'm starting to get all these phone calls. I'm getting all these messages. I'm getting all this. It's booming, booming, booming. And I'm like, what's going on? So I already told y'all, just like if you see in the title, kings will enlighten kings. I'm definitely a big dog, and I'm a king. Voice is strong. The voice is powerful. And I start getting phone calls. I start getting phone calls from men that I respect, from men that I have the utmost admiration for, from men that I respect as equal and king-like. You understand me? So they calling me, Big G and B, what's going on? You see what's going on TikTok? Big G and B, do you see what's going on TikTok? And I'm telling them, like, bro, I don't have no TikTok. I don't even be on TikTok. So now they sending me the clip. And I'm going to tell you this, you know what I'm saying? The clip made its way around the world. The clip got every higher up in elite, every guy on the highest level of this thing that I can't, that I talk about, They saw and they heard this clip. They got an earful and they got an eye full of this clip. Salute, salute. Now I'm on the phone with, some OGs, and they talking to me and they saying, GMB, it's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. It's a war going on outside, my G, that no man is safe from. So being a king, you can pick and choose what you want to do, but we telling you, back off this thing, right? Now, again, you got to know, I'm a man. You understand me? I'm made in the image of God. So I'm a man first, and my initial instinct was F that. F that. Salute triple S. F that. I done already, because this is the thing. I said what I said. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I ain't backing down from that. But my pride and my ego kind of was getting in the way of the downloads for a second. When they was telling me, hey, you might want to think. So I'm saying, nah, I ain't thinking about nothing. Now, again, this clip got over 1 million views in 24 hours on TikTok. So I'm getting a lot of, and I'm reading I'm starting to read the comments and the things is starting to transpire. And I'm like, So we let that ride, right? That rides. Homie got the clip up. I'm trying to tell him to take it down. He don't want to take the clip down because he's getting some recognition. Now, mind you, this is like a spam page, and this person done put this clip up. And my clip is now the biggest clip on the whole page. My clip has now surpassed every clip he's posted and got the most views than all of his other clips put together did not amount to the views that came on my clip. Hold on. Right? So again, I'm getting phone calls. It's starting to get out of hand. So what you got to know is, and I'm gonna get into this. Just ride with me. Them boys, right? They reaching out to top bloggers. They reaching out to your assistants. They reaching out to your boss. They reaching out, and they trying to stop this landfall. They trying to stop the snowball effect. The more the snowball rolls, the bigger it gets. And they trying to put a damper on it. They trying to stop the voices. And like I said, I told y'all before, us YouTubers, the real YouTubers, I'm not talking, it's a lot of fluff on YouTube, but that's real YouTubers. Our voices are more powerful than CNN. Our voices are more powerful than Fox News. Our voices are more powerful than the Breakfast Club, if you believe it or not. You understand me? So I'm on the phone with some fellow kings, and they telling me, listen, man, it's a war going on outside. And, I don't know, like, I'm telling you, like, and mind you, the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, they didn't get to me directly. A lot of bloggers and a lot of journalists that I'm looking at, that I'm hearing, that I'm in, that I see what's going on. These guys got in contact with them directly. I'm a big dog, so you're gonna have to go through a few people before you can actually contact me. You're not gonna be able to. It's gonna be 4-5 people you're gonna have to go through before you can really get to me. And they got to some of those guys. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with the investors. I gotta be honest with the subscribers, because it's time and energy being put into this channel, and we gonna be going up and we growing organically. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not gonna get up here and get to screaming back and forth and acting like I'm seeing a lot of these other bloggers act. One thing Tupac said to me when I was a youngster, when I used to listen to the Machiavelli album, on the last song of the Machiavelli album, one of the last statements that Tupac made, he said, if you want to go to war, you got to have your money right. And it resonated with me. So as I'm talking to these guys and they telling me, yeah, I'm on IG. And they telling me, look, this thing getting out of hand. You know what I mean? Your voice is powerful, and they heard you. I'm doing these videos, and I'm passionate about this. That's why I always say, excuse my passion with this. You understand me? And my voice is transcending. It's going to the next level. It's circling the globe 30 times. They really heard this. And you got to know something. We're gonna get into the depths of this thing. So again, I've never been on TikTok, and this TikTok clip that this guy puts up goes freaking viral. Everybody, I'm talking million view, almost 2 million views in a day. I got OGs, I got some big homies, I got some kings, some fellow kings that I admire, and I take their word very seriously. I listen to these guys and I take their word very seriously. And you got to understand something. I'm in my own lane, and I got my homies, fellow kings that's in their own lane, and we all building our paradises, we all building our fortresses, we all building up our families. So we don't necessarily talk every day. So I know when I get calls from these guys, and they sound the way they sounded, and they frantic the way they was frantic, I know it's real. I'm not too far or going off pride and ego to not be able to listen to the words of another king and be enlightened. So what they, I'm gonna give y'all what they told me. Big G and BTV, your voice is powerful, my G. And are you sure this is a battle that you want? Are you sure this is a war that you want to be involved in? And if you do want to be involved in this war, Big G and BTV, the Oracle, don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. We gonna ride with you, Big G and BTV. If you want to go to war, we gonna ride with you. But are you sure this is a war that you want to fight? Now, it's tragic what happened to Takeoff. You know what I mean? I wasn't there. I wasn't in Houston. I wasn't standing around these guys. I don't know these guys personally, anybody that was involved in the situation, right? So now I'm thinking to myself, like, is this a battle? Now, as a man, you got to know, always pick and choose your battles. Just like chess, just like the game of life. When you playing chess, you need to pick and choose your battles. So I get off the phone with my guys. I get off the phone with them. We they send me the link. I see what's going on, and I sit for a day. That's why yesterday, I posted a video that was a pre-record, but you didn't see me go live yesterday. And I had to think to myself, is this a battle that I want to fight? I said what I said about Takeoff. He's not the first, and he won't be the last artist to get taken off this earth the way we saw. PNB Rock, it's over and over. So every time a celebrity gets smoked like this, and am I supposed to jump out there and fight this battle for these celebrities? And I had to think with that. Now, mind you, after I get off the phone with these fellow kings and guys that I respect highly, now the downloads are coming in. Now the downloads are coming in. Now the downloads are coming in. Big Jim, I done been to war before. I got my money right. But do I want to go to war for Takeoff? Do I want to go to war for Quavo? Do I want to go to war for these celebrities? And instantly I understood that the answer is no. Now I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. But I can't see myself going to war for a Takeoff. Now let me give you an example of what came to my brain. Some of the downloads that came to me. Big G and BTV. If something happened to a Ratchet TV, if something happened to if something happened to any of these bloggers, would Takeoff and Quavo and Offset, would they go this hard for y'all? See, if something happened to let's just say something happened to somebody else out there that night at that bowling alley, and it wasn't Takeoff, it was an innocent civilian person that was out there bowling. They got caught up in the situation. Bullets start flying. They got smacked, their head blown off, and they was laying there instead of Takeoff. Would Takeoff go this hard? Would Quavo go this hard? Or are we only going this hard because of the celebrity aspect? Because we have investments into these guys. We are invested in their music and the chants that they sing. I had to think with that. I had to sit with that. Give me a second. And what the conclusion that came to me was this. Again, I told y'all this is a portal. This YouTube thing is a portal, and when it pulls you in, you can get blinded by the light. You can the smoke and mirrors, they can blind you, and you think you're doing a good thing. You think you making a change, but really, are you making a change? Kings, enlighten kings, bro. So I sat with this all night. Who's these celebrities? Hold on. Let me put some hundreds in the chat. Let me know we still there. It's a hurricane going on out here where I'm at. It's a big storm going on. Just put some hundreds in that chat to let me know that y'all can hear me. Let me know that y'all can hear me clearly. But let me get some hundreds in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me get some hundreds in that chat if y'all can hear me. And then I'll keep going. 100s. 100s. Big red 100s. If you could put them 100s in the chat, let me know. And we'll keep going. Okay. Let's get a couple more 100s in that chat. And we're gonna keep going. Big salute. Going. Let's more. Hold on. So boom, you know what I mean? Right. Hold on. Hold on real quick, guys. All right, 10-4. So boom. Like I said, as far as the videos go, I got to keep exposing these celebrities for what they are. But just like y'all, you know, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man first, right? So, you know, it's traumatizing to keep seeing these guys get sacrificed or crucified in public. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you heard the passion. You heard the passion. I'm sure you heard a little rage. You understand? In these videos that I was doing. But the one thing for me over here at Grown Man Business TV, I'm not from Houston. I'm not from Texas. I'm not from Atlanta. So it's nothing personal for me personally. This is not a personal thing. And the oracle in me is just exposing the certain things that I've been exposing. Right. So now I got to look at it from a whole, no audio. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me. ASAP, can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? All right. Hold on. Let me show. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Maybe I could. I can hear myself. I can hear myself. All right. So maybe that's your joint. Check your audio. Right. So now that the downloads is coming in, and now that, you know, again, kings can enlighten kings, and I got some real kings that got a direct line to me. They can contact me. I get up. So now I'm starting to think deep, and I'm saying, man, you was going real hard for these celebrities. You was going real hard for Takeoff, because it hurt to see this man get his head blown off. But you got to look past that, and you got to understand why he got his head blown off. You got to understand that the realm that he playing in, you ain't playing in. And it's nothing personal. I'm from Virginia. These dudes is from Houston. These dudes is from Atlanta. So now I get to scrolling through, and I'm not seeing, you know, I'm scrolling through, and I'm starting to look around, and I'm not seeing nobody from Atlanta going this hard as I'm going. I'm looking around, and I'm saying, man, I don't got nothing to do with this. I'm from Virginia. These dudes is from Atlanta. Why isn't there any Atlanta bloggers like DC Young Fly, like the 85? Is that a gray hair? Hold on. I'm about to say that gray hair. Like the 85 South Show. You know, all these Atlanta bloggers. You got Pee Wee the Long Way. All these big celebrity Atlanta bloggers, Atlanta journalists that have not said one word about what happened to Takeoff in public. So again, when the downloads start coming in, I got to really reevaluate. And then a lot of times, what you got to understand is, you got to look in the mirror. You got to look at yourself. You can't keep pointing a finger at everybody else. You got to stop, and you got to look in the mirror. You got to say, am I doing the right thing? Or have I taken it? Now, mind you, the first couple of videos, I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. We saw what happened to Takeoff. What is Atlanta going to do about it? Atlanta, you know, you got bloggers. You got bloggers in Atlanta that got millions of subscribers, millions of views, 85 Sour Show. These boys is doing shows right now. They around touring the world right now, doing comedy shows. And you got somebody like me or a Ratchet TV or a DJ Academics speaking on this thing. Now let's get deep into this, man, because like I told you, you know, I know people in the industry. I know people that's in the industry right now that's in tune with everything, and they hitting me and they showing me text messages and they showing me what's being presented amongst those industry people, because I'm not in the industry. And I'm telling you that, the voices, our voices is so powerful that the higher ups and elites are now starting to direct their energy at our voices. What do you mean by that, Big G and BTV? Don't you ever forget the TV. What I mean by that is, you saw what happened with Cardi B and that one blogger chick, whatever her name was, right? You see the lawsuits coming back and forth from these celebrities now aiming their energy at the bloggers, because they understand how powerful our voice is. So when I'm coming up here and I'm getting at these boys and I'm saying the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys and I'm whoop, 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 they hearing me. And they saying to themselves, we got to get rid of that voice, my G. We got to slow that voice down, because that voice is more powerful than any news outlet they ever had. And these is what's getting back to me. You got to know, they reached out to, hey, DJ Academics got a call, bro. Listen to DJ Academics content right now. He is not going as hard as he was going just 4-5 days ago, DJ Academics. It's a few other, bloggers as well that got back to me, that trust me, they've been reached out to. They done got phone calls thinking that they about to get a record deal, and it's somebody on that phone ready to tell them something. They done got phone calls thinking that they about to get this, that, and the third, and they done got an opportunity, and it's somebody on that phone ready to tell them something. It's a war going on outside. Now, I rock with Ratchet. I go onto Ratchet's platform. Ratchet know what it is when he see Big G and BTV backstage. He pulled me right on. He know I'm gonna give that game. He already know I know what I'm doing on this thing, and he pulled me right up onto the lives, and I get to chopping it with Ratchet all the time. Big salute to Ratchet. And I was on Ratchet TV's live, I think it was yesterday, and we was chopping game, and I was just giving him the information that I'm giving y'all. And Ratchet was saying, F that. I'm going all the way in. I ain't stopping. It is what it is. And I had to salute Ratchet on that, because Ratchet is from Texas somewhere. He's from somewhere in Texas, and it's a personal thing for him. He knows people in Houston that are saying they don't like what's going on with the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys running through Houston. You understand? So for him, it's a personal thing. For me, it's not a personal thing. These celebrities, if something was to happen to Ratchet, if something was to happen to DJ Academics, if something was to happen to one of these bloggers or journalists, these celebrities gonna go on doing their shows, making their money, and they gonna talk down on you. I could hear Takeoff now saying, I mean, it's messed up, what happened to that blogger, but he's a blogger and he talks too much. I could see Takeoff saying that. I could see Quavo saying that. So for me, we got to pick and choose these battles. And, it's such a war going on outside that you can easily step into a battle that's really not your battle. So now I'm saying, okay, trust me, the clip on TikTok went viral to the point where I literally had to go, my people hitting me. They saying, GMB, this thing's serious. You want to go to war, let's go to war. But if not, man, get it under control. And I had to smooth that out. I had no choice but to smooth it out, because I don't see no Atlanta boy. That's Atlanta. That's an Atlanta problem. Now, I said what I said, and I'm going to stand on that. But Atlanta ain't even standing on it. Atlanta, they got Offset, hold on. Offset about to have a funeral. Offset about to have a funeral in Atlanta, and they got him at the arena, the Hawks arena. They about to do a whole funeral where you can come to the public can come and see the body. They about to have a whole extravaganza. I ain't really even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they did, homie, in public, I don't think y'all should make that funeral public. That should be a private funeral where all the celebrities and everybody who really love or Takeoff can come and rejoice and grieve in peace. So I'm looking at everything, and I told y'all before, you know, you got the chaos, you got the circus, and then you got the calm. So the whole chaos where you see this video or take off with his head blown off and everybody's screaming. Now you got the circus where you got people just pushing the line every day, and you got a funeral that's going to be taking place at the Hawks Arena for everybody to see. See the rituals are right there. So for me, I can't be I can't stand behind that 100%. I said what I said out of anger of a youngster getting his head popped off, but I can't stand behind those celebrities. I'm not no celebrity, dog. And again, you know, you get on this thing and you get subscribers and you get investors, that people that invest their time and their energy into your channel, and you get to growing organically. And I want to keep it like that. I can't do it the other way. So I'm thankful for my dogs that I keep close to me, my kings that I keep close to me. You're supposed to have a handful of kings you should be able to call, and a handful of kings that's in your phone that should be able to check you, a handful of kings that should be able to call you at any time. And when you see that number, I was in bed. I cut my notifications off to these social media platforms because you know, I got people still commenting on videos I did last year. The Young Dolph video, people still comment on it. It's still debates in those comments. So I get the notifications. I had to cut those off. So I'm in bed. I'm watching my favorite movie, Django. That's my favorite movie. I love watching Django. I watch it over and over again. And I'm watching, and I'm getting calls from kings, dogs, bosses. Hey, man, where you at? Hey, you in bed? Get up out the bed real quick. Hey, get up out the bed right now. What's up? Yo, whoop, 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 wop de wop, whoop, whoop, whoop. They running it past me. And they sending me the screenshots. And they sending me text messages that's going through the industry right now. That most of y'all ain't privy to see these things. Y'all don't know the securities of these. Like, I know a lot of security that secure these people. I know a lot of people, bro. Like, you just wouldn't understand how deep this thing is. And I'm seeing text messages from bosses. I'm seeing bags get put up. I'm seeing bounties get set. You understand me? And the reason why I was able to slip through out of that thing is because I know these people. So when people start, they didn't. A lot of people that I rock with like that, they don't even know that my channel was getting this big. They don't know. I don't go around just telling everybody that, yo, I got a YouTube channel and this what I'm doing. Why I just do this. I don't sell no. I don't make this thing up. I don't practice this thing. So a lot of people I know, they don't know what I got going on over here. They hearing a voice though. So now they've seen that clip. Again, they never would have came to YouTube to find nothing, but they seen everybody on TikTok except for me. I guess I'm the only one in the world. Hold on. I'm the only one in the world without a TikTok. You feel me? I told y'all I'm a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. So I see TikTok when I'm scrolling through YouTube. I see TikTok reels when I'm on Instagram, but I don't have a TikTok. So these dudes is on TikTok all day. Yeah, man. Listen, we're gonna get deeper into this. I'm gonna give y'all a clean hour. I don't want to stay too long, but we gonna don't even worry about that. I got you. So they on TikTok, like, yo, who is this dude right here saying this? Who is this dude? They talking about me. It just so happens somebody I know sees the clip and they reach out to my people. Yo, ain't this this is your man? This is homie, right? Whoop, whoop, whoop. You got his new number? Because that number I got from him from back in the you got his number? We gotta contact him right now, bro. This a war he don't want to be. Trust me, bro. And again, I'm a man. So you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna say. You're not gonna scare me out of nothing. But what you can do is enlighten me on what's going on. Okay. So I'm enlightened. And it's not just, listen, a lot of you journalists and bloggers, y'all on a list, bro. Y'all on a list if you like it or not. And I'm telling you, even GJ Academics, he got millions of subscribers. I only got about 13,000 subscribers, maybe close to 14 now. And he even know about the list. He know what's going on. Now, is he gonna come and tell y'all the realest way? Like I'm kind of trying to tell y'all, nah. He just gonna change his tune up. He just gonna stop reporting on the situation the way he been reporting on the situation. I'm telling you, that you on a list, my boy. You on a list. Oh, what's that? And if you willing to go to war behind Amigos, if you willing to go to war behind Takeoff, and Atlanta ain't even seeming like they willing to go to war behind Takeoff. I ain't seen one Atlanta blogger, a DC Young Fly. I ain't seen nobody talking and ready to go to war. So I can't, nah. Okay, so let's move forward, right? So you know, you got to look at let's just go deep into this thing, right? Jay Prince is a father. Jay Prince got his boys. You know what you already know. You already know what we're gonna keep it direct with this. And one of my homies, one of the kings I was on the phone with, asked me, he said, GMB TV, you just had a son. Your boy is almost 2 years old. If he was an adult and he got in a situation like this, what would you do to help him? Right or wrong, what would you do? And if you ask, and when he asked me that question, my answer to him was, I would do anything for my son. If my son was throwing a birthday party and my son, had some people at this birthday party, things went totally left. No, I'm not folding. Don't trip. This is not a fold. This is grown man business. See, this is really what grown man business is. When you know how to evaluate a situation, when you know how to pick the wars and the battles you're gonna fight, dog. So don't never get it confused, right? But if my son got into a situation like that and they called me and he said, Dad, this what happened. I'm gonna do whatever it take to protect my son. I wouldn't care if he was right or if he was wrong. Period. So when homie asked this question, I think in one of the, right there in the comment, he said, why isn't anybody in jail? Or why hasn't this happened? Or why hasn't that happened? Because you got a man that's going to protect his son that's on a whole nother level. He owned islands. He got hundreds of millions of dollars. Anything, if I had those resources, I would do anything to protect my son. Even if it means, you understand what I'm saying? Anything. Now, let's imagine this, the situation with left, somebody lost their life, but I'm able to get my sons out of trouble. I'm able to sweep this under the rug. I'm able to get this under control because of my status. But you got these bloggers and these journalists and all these guys steady breaking the case, making it harder and harder and harder for me to sweep this under the rug. What you think the next move gonna be? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna protect my boy. I don't care what nobody think, and that's just for me having a son. I got a son, so if my son come home and say, "Dad, we was at a party, whoop whoop whoop, somebody got killed," they saying, "Whoop, I'm gonna get on top of that." Hey, EJ, don't even trip. Where the gun at? Give me the gun. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, where the video? Okay, we're gonna get rid of that now. But we got everybody talking and pointing a finger at my boy, and might not be able to get this thing swept up right if they keep on talking. Is this a war that you want? Are you willing to go to war behind Takeoff? Because Takeoff will not go to war behind you. You already know how these celebrities act when it comes to, you already know how they feel. So if Takeoff was here and one of those guys would have got killed that was an innocent bystander, a regular civilian, Takeoff is not going to stop any shows to support what you got going on. Takeoff is not going, no. If anything, they might pay for your funeral. You know how they do. Hey, we paid for the funeral. You understand me? So, so yeah, it don't matter. And again, first off, I'm thankful for the downloads. Secondly, I'm thankful for the circle that I got. I can sit at the table with real kings, bro, and they can say, "Yo, GMB, I don't like that," and I don't get offended. I say, "What you don't like about it?" And then we have dialogue and we meet in the middle. And I can say, "Yo, bro, I don't like really how you did that right there. What you doing with that, man? That's not a good look." And he can say, "GMB, why you feel like that?" And I can tell him, and we can have dialogue. So when these guys get on the phone, we have these kind of conversations, and it's so much bigger than Takeoff. A lot of y'all stuck on what happened to Takeoff, but that happens to it happens all the time. And if that would have happened to a regular civilian, nobody Takeoff would not have stopped his life or went to war. Takeoff wouldn't have said, "Hey man, I'm not going to be a part of the Migos no more." We going to war about what happened to that dude out there. We didn't even know in person. We never met in real life. We going to nah. So I can't fight the bully for you. And this is the thing, right? My voice is powerful. My voice is so powerful that it reached the ears. Oh, you think I'm talking about DJ Academics? Yeah, we all know he's big. These other dudes is big, but you got to know grown man business is growing organically, but my voice is just as powerful as theirs is. Trust me. I mean, almost to the point I didn't know. I didn't really understand the depth of this thing. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but so you got to understand something. Never bending, never breaking, never folding. But I'm going to pick my battles very specifically. I'm going to pick these wars very specifically. I can't go to war over a Takeoff who was in the picture. I got on my channel in a picture with the Baphomet. I can't go to war for a dude like that. That was in the picture. Now, maybe a civilian who didn't have nothing to do with nothing, a baby, a female that get her head blown off trying to raise her babies and a straight bullet hit her. I might go that hard for this. Yeah, this is chess. This is not checkers. And you got to understand something. Even in the game of chess, you sitting at that table for so long, you start missing plays, and you gotta really reevaluate your next move because you done missed this play because you done been sitting here so long. And that's how it is with this YouTube thing, where you can be on this thing for so long, you can start getting growth and you can almost miss the message. I feel like that's what happened with Charleston White. A lot of people was in my DMs asking me what I think about CW right now. Well, you notice that CW hasn't said anything about this. Who is the first person on YouTube that's going to talk about a dead rapper? Who's the first person on YouTube that's going to open their mouth about a dead rapper? Charleston White. Charleston White has not said anything rambunctious. He has not said anything left corner, right pocket. He hasn't said anything wild about this situation because it's a war he don't want. Even Charleston White knows and understands this is a war that is not made for him to fight. Now, the only people I can see really getting in the mud for this is some Atlanta bloggers or some Atlanta dudes. And I don't see nobody from Atlanta talking like this. I don't see nobody from Atlanta talking like Ratchet TV or talking like GMB TV. So salute to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody that's involved. But, you got to fight your battles and you got to pick them wisely. I would do anything to get my son out of a situation like this, even if I got to put you on a list. Oh, if I'm worth 400-500 million, if I'm worth 900 billion, and I'm in bed with them people and I got law enforcement all under the pocket, I would put you on a list. Allegedly, I would line something up so that my son don't have to worry about this in the next 6 months. And what a lot of you YouTubers and bloggers not understanding is your voice is powerful, B. It's more powerful than news outlets. The feds is watching your page and they taking notes. They ain't even doing the Fed work no more. They coming straight to YouTube. They coming straight to Instagram and they letting everybody do the work for them and they just taking notes. Oh, you see what DJ Academic said? Oh, we didn't even see that. Wow. Look at that. Wow, look at the gun in his hand. How did we miss that? Wow, look at this. We didn't even know that happened. But thank you, Ratchet TV, and thank you, DJ Academics, and thank you guys so much because we didn't even have to go do the footwork anymore. We just go to our office, get us a nice cup of Joe. Go on your last live from last night. That was 3 hours long. And yeah. Even that, I saw something about that, about the whole adopted thing. And I was on Ratchet's channel. And I was just thinking, like, see how left this thing is going? It's personal for some of y'all. I wouldn't care if the man was what that got to do with anything. It's not that. It's not personal for me. It's not personal for me. And you know, a war. The war got to be a war. But I ain't got nothing to do with no war like that. It's personal. It's personal business out in Texas and out there in Atlanta, and it's personal. It's personal. And unlike a lot of these bloggers, you know, I got a powerful voice, just like these other certain. It's a handful of us. You know, you got Haas, you got a handful, maybe two handfuls of bloggers that really got power in their voice, bro. And I'm one of them. So I got to really be careful. And let me give you an example. It's just like what I say about these rappers. When I say these rappers need to be vessels for God. These rappers, if they was doing God's work, they wouldn't have to worry about this type of stuff happening to them. These rappers not knowing how strong their voices are. Exactly. Now, mind you, I get up here, you know, Dollar Tree Cotton Boys and Whoopty Wop, but I never posted a video and pointed out. I'm not into that type of, I'm not in that into that type of work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said this in multiple videos, you know, Ratchet TV, Whack 100, DJ Academics, let them boys, they doing fed work, and that's what they good at. And I salute them for doing that. But I ain't never posted the video of none of the shooting and nothing like that. I ain't never pointed out nothing. But the things, some of the things that I said, you know, is powerful, bro. Do I take it back? Nah, I don't take it. Nah, but yeah. You got to be real strategic with this thing. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me do something real quick. Wee! Yeah. It's crazy. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, you know, I started listening to some or you know, I never really listened to his music fully like that. And I started listening to his music, man, and his music was nothing that his music is exactly what I be talking about when I say you gotta, you know, he's working for them people. Takeoff was doing the work for them people. So you know, it hurt a lot of people to see him get killed like that. And, you know, he's a part of the Migos. It's almost like watching one of the Beatles get smoked. You understand? But you don't, you know, I had to get that download, and I had to talk to some kings, and like, you don't want to get caught up in the actual action of what happened to him, bro, because the action happened for a reason. We can't fight why that happened. You got to start digging into his catalog. You got to start digging into the words that he was saying to really understand why something like that happened. Why did that happen? Because he was out there rapping about this, he was out there rapping about that, and he was talking about that. You know, Quavo gonna have to eat that. You know, being so caught up in your ego and being so caught up in your pride, you didn't get the download that you were surrounded. You didn't get the download that, yo, you in a death trap. You didn't walk 8 feet into a death trap, and you can't even see it because you done got so wrapped up in your pride and ego. So that's it. Now again, as a man, as a king, as a god, I can apply that to myself. Hey, bro, don't get too caught up in, you know, these numbers, big dog. Don't get too caught up in, you know, growing organically and not see that you are entering a war that's not even your war. You are now fighting a war that these guys ain't even fighting in Atlanta. Don't get too caught up in that, big dog. It takes self-reflection. It takes being a man. So sorry, mad people was like, yo, don't bend, don't break. Nah, this ain't about bending, breaking, or folding. This about realize. This about understanding what's going on around you at all times. And if Quavo would have understood what was going on around him at all times, his nephew would still be alive. If Quavo was understanding what's going on around him at all times, he wouldn't have a bullet in him. His homie wouldn't be. Everything would have went smooth, and everybody, they would have already been gone an hour ago. They would have left that venue an hour and a half before they left. At 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, they would have been gone. They didn't leave till 2, 3 in the morning. Ain't nothing happening at 2, 3 in the morning except that or something going on in the bedroom. And they wasn't in no bedroom. Your head being on the swivel ain't good enough. His head wasn't on the swivel. His head was on the swivel, but once you knee deep in the death trap, it don't matter how much you swivel in your head, you already in the death trap. The grips, you already gripped up, cuz. Man, it's raining so hard out here, man. My pool done filled up. I had to go hit the switch and let some of the water up out this pool, man. It's just overflowing. You feel me? I got drains and everything, but I was like, down the pool full, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get off track, but one of the best things I did with this pool was get it enclosed. I could not imagine having this pool and it not being enclosed, man. The shit look like an infinity pool. It's so full of water. This shit's crazy. I mean, it's up there. I want to hit this. I just want to hit the release valve. I'm gonna empty this pool out a little bit. So, in my DMs on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Grown Man Business TV on Instagram. I had a lot of people like, yo, GMB, where the videos at? Yo, GMB TV, what happened to this video? What happened to that video? And I just, once I really was able to get them downloads, the download said, bro, this ain't a war. You supposed to be fighting. Get out of that. Because listen what I'm saying to you. If I'm on your side and we fighting a war and I got my homies behind me and we fighting, we gonna win this war, dog. We gonna take the but when it comes to this situation, what are you trying to win? We trying to make somebody go to jail. If that's what you want for them to go to jail, then if that's what you feel like winning the war is them going to jail, then cool. But what you got to understand is with people with that, again, that brings me back to having your money right for war. People with that type of money, bro, jail ain't even enough. Can't hold them in. You could be in jail and the jail gonna let them get anything in they want because they got big paper, and you could still be touched. You can still be touched while they in jail. So the war don't stop because you put somebody in jail. Salute. The war don't stop. I mean, if that's what you consider winning the war is. So now I got to sit back and say, what's the end goal of this thing? What is the end goal? Because I don't live in Houston. I have nothing personally connected to none of these people. And I know celebrities for what they are. One of y'all would have lost y'all life out there. Them celebrities and won't be worried about y'all like that. They not about to do 100 videos. The Migo would not have did 100 videos on y'all if one of y'all would have got smoked. The Migo would have said one thing, hey, of RIP, our condolences to his family, and they would have went about their life, man, performing, got down Versace, messy. You feel what I'm saying? The Uncle, they would have did the Uncle nephew tour. They would have did that. They would have dropped another album in a few weeks, and they would have talked about that. But you wouldn't be something that they would have been talking and feeling like they got to talk about every day and exposing people that was involved with the situation. They wouldn't do none of that. That's why ain't nobody talking about them. I don't know what the Atlanta Goons is doing. I won't say, but I got a lot of love for Atlanta. The red carpet is rolled out for me when I'm in Atlanta. So all I'm saying is I don't see the bloggers of Atlanta. I'm going to speak on the bloggers. I want to speak on the bloggers. I want to DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, all these Pee Wee the Long Way, Pee Wee Long Stockings, whatever these dudes is. These dudes ain't making a big enough fuss for me to feel like I need to stay involved with the thing. I want to see DC Young Fly crying like Designer was crying. I want to see DC Young Fly on his platform saying, bro, what happened out there? And somebody need woo, woo, woo. But I'm gonna tell you something. One thing for sure, two things for certain. DC Young Fly know not to mess with them Dollar Tree cotton boys like that. DC Young Fly know his money ain't long enough to go to war with them boys. Yeah, he got some money. Oh, Chico Bean and Pee Wee Longstocking and Pee Wee Long Way, they all got a little paper, but they ain't got enough paper to go to war with them boys. They ain't nobody said nothing. At the most, what you will see these Atlanta guys and these rappers doing is changing their profile picture to take off. But they ain't went up there and went crazy. I was going crazy on these joints behind Takeoff, bro. What? You would have thought I was his family. You would have thought I knew Takeoff the way I was talking and handling business for him, because I just felt the passion. And the downloads was telling me to do so based off the passion I felt behind it. But once you start thinking, once the passion go away and the logic sets in, and you start thinking logically, you thinking like, man, shit, what? Nah, man. I ain't about to go to, I'm not going to war behind none of that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know none of these people. I ain't made a dollar with none of them. They ain't made a dollar with me. If I would have called the Migos right now and say, listen, Migos, I got a YouTube channel and I want to interview y'all, they would have been looking at me like I was crazy. And they would have told me, man, you ain't a big enough channel for us to come sit down with you, boy. That's what the Migos would have told me. GMBT. What that mean, man? GMB. Grown man Bennett. Well, listen, grown man Bennett, you growing organically. You got 13,000 subscribers, man. I spent 13,000 on my socks last year. I can't come sit. That's how they treat us people. So again, man, keep some real ones around you. Keep some real ones in your circle that you will allow to chastise you, that you will allow to check you to a certain extent as a king. Respectfully, they can't disrespect you, but they got to be able to check you as a king and say, listen, respectfully, Big GMB TV, the Oracle, don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle, my G. This ain't your war, my B. Back out. Back out, my G. Back out. Don't say nothing. And I was like, yo, you know what? You right about that. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. So if these now mind you, if you think I was feeling the way about it, imagine how the dudes in Atlanta feel. And they got enough wits about themselves not to say nothing. They ain't said nothing. I mean, I was tapping the gas pedal on the. I was tapping the gas pedal. Homie took my clip on TikTok, literally, bro. Took a clip of me sitting right in this chair, talking, chopped it up nice and neat, put it on his channel because he knew it was gonna go live, and shit did 1 million plus views in one day, all the way to the point where that actual family that I'm talking about reached out to my people, bro. Like, yo, you know him? You know homie? If you know homie, tap in with him, because we gonna have to tap in with him. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. Tap in with him, or we gonna now they hitting me like, bro. And they sending me the screenshots, and they sending me, I seen a list. Well, nothing but bloggers on it. Bruh. Hey, bruh. It won't no judges on the list. It won't no security guards on the list. It won't no DA age. It was bloggers, journalists, if you want to call yourself a bloggers on the list. Hey man, it ain't a war I'm willing to fight, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this: you don't want to go to war with a man that's trying to protect his babies. You don't want to go to war with a bear in the jungle that got cubs over there. You don't even know the cubs is over there. You just walking, picking flowers, and that bear see you. You will not win, bro, against that bear that's trying to protect their cubs. So you don't want to go. And I felt that when my man said that to me. I got a son. I got daughters too, 2 daughters, but I got a little boy. I just had my son, you know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't want to go to war with me behind him. You would not want to step in the battlefield with me behind the well-being of my son, cuz. And if I had 100 million, 2, 3, 4, $500 million to play with, yeah. We'll play to the furthest extent. I wouldn't spare no expense on you, cuz. I wouldn't spare no expense when it come to my son. I got an island. I get everybody put on the island. You know, that man owns a couple islands somewhere. I get all my people put on the island, tell them they need to be out here for 6 months, everything paid for. And then we gonna play ball. So, with understanding those things, I'm gonna let everybody that feel the need or feel a personal I'm gonna let everybody that feel a personal connection to this thing stay in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna salute you like I saluted Ratchet TV. Ratchet know what it is with me. Hey, I come on Ratchet TV. I got the hats on. I chop it up with Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet. I like Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet. He real. He get on your head when you get on this channel and you don't know what you're doing and you get to plan. But he know when he see Big G and BTV in the back, he gonna pull me up. He know I know what I'm doing. And I know how to handle business a certain way accordingly. And me and him can, I like building with Ratchet because, it's not a lot of people on this YouTube that I feel like could even have dialogue with Ratchet and he respected because he on another level. He doing this thing on a whole nother level. He growing as well. He's getting bigger. His voice is powerful. You feel me? In the lane that he's in, I respect it because I believe that we need people like that can literally break down a whole case before the feds get involved, can break down the whole case before the PD get involved. But for this particular case, man, you got somebody that got everybody in their pocket playing ball. You ain't got nowhere to turn. I wouldn't care the police. You ain't got nobody. Everybody is infiltrated. Everybody is compromised. So you got to really know how to choose and pick these battles, dog. And you got to put your pride to the side and you got to say, okay, listen, without any pride and ego, do I want this? And if you want it, then go get it. If it's a personal thing, it sounds personal. When you get to talking about it, the boy is adopted and all that, that's a personal issue. That's some personal issues. I ain't got nothing to do with no personal issues. Okay? Nothing to do with, boy, I wouldn't care if he was adopted or not. The man daddy is going, that's that man daddy. The man raised, that's his daddy. Hey, look, hey, let me go left, right? Look, I'm an old head. I'm a dinosaur. I'm born in the 19th century, right? I'm an 80s baby, right? So they getting back to me. They like, bro, you on TikTok going crazy. I'm like, what? So I go on TikTok, right? My daughter even hit me like, Daddy, what's going on with this TikTok? You on TikTok, right? So I always wanted to go viral, but I ain't gonna lie, going viral is scary, dog. Yo, going viral, bro, is scary, bro. So I go on TikTok. I make myself a TikTok channel and I get to surfing through. And I hadn't cut the notifications off on the TikTok because I just downloaded it. My phone was going off so crazy, I almost couldn't use it. I had to turn my phone off, cut it on, and then go cut the notifications off to be able to use my phone. That was first thing, right? Secondly, I go to the search engine, and now it's something. Now, mind you, my daughter had to tell me about this, but it's something called duets. You know the thing on TikTok where you got the split screen, you got somebody right here, you got the video of the dude talking like this, and then you got somebody right here looking at him like, yeah, what you said? Like it's mad duets. I tell him I'm like, yo, it's a split screen. What's this? I'm watching mad people with my video taught me. I'm just talking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, well, I'm talking like that. And they looking at me like, and they got this caption. Somebody come look at this, and they just looking at me. Hundreds of them, bro. Hold on, see that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Hold on, see what I'm talking about? I'm gonna just take it down. I ain't even gonna blur the place. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to see who that was. But exactly, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Hold on, hold on. I'm just gonna delete the whole post. Did you like that though? You see what I'm saying? Where like now and again, uh, I locked in. I locked in with my people. You know what I'm saying? And we had a long conversation, and they reached out and talked to people, and you know, they told me like, yo, because I had to, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really was like, yo, my bad for, if I said anything that I said offended anybody, or if anything that I said really, the dude chopped my video up and edited it a certain way that made it sound a certain way. So I just, and then homie, whole page got deleted. It was a whole. I'm gonna go into that as well in a few minutes. It was like a whole. Hold on. Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me. Hold on real quick. Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me out there, guys. Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me. Put some hundreds in the chat if you can hear me. Put some. Okay, 10-4, 10-4. All right, so it's choppy. Let me see something. Let me know. Hold on real quick. It's a storm going on out here, man. So hold on. It's probably gonna be a little choppy. I ain't gonna be able to stop that. Hold on. 10-4, mic check. 10-4, mic check. Now mind you, I'm looking at myself on my phone and I can hear everything nice and clearly. All right, hold on. So yeah, there we go. I can hear myself, man. Check your internet, make sure everything right. If you can hear me, if everything right, okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know it's clear. Let me know if it's not. So even like with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if these dudes had seen my Instagram page. I'm not sure if these dudes had and salute to whoever that was. I'm gonna check that in a few minutes. Somebody went and followed my Instagram page, scrolled up and down my joint, like, yo, take this picture down. I got a picture of the mansion. I got a picture. I got all type of things on my, because I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking like, you know, we talking about Takeoff. I'm talking about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, and I'm not even knowing. So I'm not even on TikTok. You understand? And nobody really was locking in to my YouTube channel about what I was saying on YouTube. But that TikTok is a whole nother animal, bro. I'm talking about, bruh. I might post a picture up real quick in my community. Yo, I'm talking about like tens of thousands of people shared it. Tens of thousands of people had put it in their favorites. It was mad people like doing duets. My daughter had to tell me like that's called a duet when you got the split screen and it's like that and this. And I'm like, man, and I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a scary thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro, to see my face plastered all over YouTube. I mean, Instagram, I mean, TikTok like that. And again, when it's a war going on outside, you have to be fully aware of who your enemy is and how bad this war and where it's gonna go. And I'm just, we just up here talking and we just spewing the things that we feel and saying what the downloads are. And these people looking at it like, man, I gotta save my sons. And ain't none of us going to jail, and we'll do whatever it takes to win this war. And once it get to that level, bro, you got to know it's a serious thing when you can get a DJ Academics to change his tone. It's a serious thing, bro. And I'm talking about some of my dudes was really upset with me, bro. Like, what you did? I'm like, man, I'm on it. I ain't even say that. You know what I'm saying? It took the clip, he chopped it up, made it look good. I ain't even was saying that what he's saying, what he got me saying up there, but it is what it is. I can't, what I'm gonna say. And these people is literally like, bruh, like, so let's move forward. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't never get it confused, man. The content gonna remain the same. We still gonna go at the necks of these higher ups and the elites. If something like this happens again, I'm gonna speak on it. But I know now kind of like how to, I gotta really just rearrange. I just gotta make sure, because I ain't doing no federal work, bro. I'm not posting no videos on my channel. I'm not about to point out who had the gun. I'm not pointing none. I don't do none of that. But my voice is so powerful that it didn't even matter if I was doing that or not. Them boys, it was them things were like, who is this guy right here? He's his voice too powerful. We gonna have to stop this. What? So that's why I let you know too, you in the right place. When you come over here, it's a reason why you come over here. It's a reason why we growing as a channel. It's a reason why the lives are starting to turn up. It's a reason for this. You know what I'm saying? The channel turning up, so I'm going to turn up with the channel. Oh, I'm gonna turn up. I like to turn up with y'all. Like back in the day, I like to keep it real calm and try to. I'm really like this. I'm really energetic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn up. You feel me? And if my boy ever came home and told me, Dad, man, I'm gonna tell him, give me the scrap right now. I'm gonna hide that. Give me all your clothes right now. I'm gonna burn that. Who talking? Who running their mouth? We gonna handle that. You ain't going to jail. I ain't let you go to jail. Worst thing, worse, I'll tell them I did it and I'll go to jail. But I ain't trying to go to jail neither. What we got to do? Oh, thank you for the downloads because I just had my son. I don't know how, with a female it doesn't happen, but with a boy, you got things like this that's possible to happen. And when they asked me that question, the downloads became very clear again. It just started flooding to me. Yeah, actually. And if I had 500 million or 600 million to play with, ooh wee. You don't want to go to war with boy. You don't want to go to war with me. Oh no. R.I.P. to Black Rob. Yeah, you do not. I got an island somewhere, and I'm over $500 million. Man, boy, and you a blogger somewhere in your house, in your little backyard, talking crazy, boy. Hey, man, you crazy. You feel me? So I couldn't do nothing but respect that. And see, a lot of guys and a lot of males, they gonna let their pride get in the way. They not really secure with who they are, or it's a personal issue that they can't let go because it's a personal thing. And they'll say, man, F that. I don't care about none of that. Let's go to war. Well, shit, when war get involved, your family is involved as well, right? Because you're not just talking about Jay Prince, you're talking about his sons. So now it ain't just talking about you as a blogger. They talking about whoever around you, your mama, your baby, your kids, your wife, anything that's around you it's accessible for war. Now you might be ready for war, but is your girl ready for war? Or is she just going back and forth to work every day like everything normal? You might be ready for war, but is your mama ready for war? Are you ready to be able to move your family out the situation? If it get hot, can you do that? Can you buy that? That's why Pac said you got to go to war when your money right. And if your money right, but they got 100 times more, then your money ain't right. Not right enough to go to war with them. You need to try to stay now. If it's now, if you get your back pinned against the wall, don't never bow down. Go out like a soldier. Go out like a king. I ain't gonna never let you back me down. I ain't scared of nothing. But if you got $1,200 million and I got $1 million, I need to figure out a way to get this done, situated without going fully to war. These youngsters don't understand that. These youngsters never went to war. These youngsters never had somebody like a Tupac in real time giving them that type of game through the CDs, not through no streams, because we didn't have streams back then. You had to go buy the Machiavelli CD, then you had to put it in the CD player, then you had to sit down somewhere and really get in your car, get in your room, put that CD in and listen to it. And when it comes to like Jay Prince, bro, you ain't ready to go to war with that man, dog. You can't go to war with him, bro. People on that level got everybody in their pocket. They got everybody hands greased. I'm talking about all the way down to the COs. They'll find you in the jail cell somewhere hung. They'll be like, oh, he hung himself. Yeah, you hung yourself. Yeah, I know you did. They'll find you in your house. They'll be like, oh, he committed suicide. They'll find a gun and boom. Yes, he committed suicide. Yeah, we know he committed. Yeah, he committed suicide. That's the war. That's war, my boy. So don't never get it confused. Like it ain't about bowing out gracefully. When you a war general, I was a war general. I never sold crack. I never sold dope in my community. I never was one of the. I never liked it. I never liked anything about it. And all my homies that sold crack and sold white stuff, they all went to jail for mad long. So as a youngster, I was turned off to it. I just wasn't the one that was gonna sell crack, but I was the one that was. Oh yeah. I was the. Hey, you want to see the clip? Hey, it's on TikTok right here. The crazy thing, another thing about going viral, right? You can't goddamn. I'm in homie DM. I'm going crazy. Now, mind you, I sent all this to my people that's in tune with those people. My people that they got in contact with. I sent them the screenshots of me and homie DM telling them, take that shit down, bro. I'm telling them, take that down. Why would you post something like that, bro? What are you doing? And I sent all that to him. But once it's a TikTok, I'm new to this thing. I'm a dinosaur. Once everybody starts saving it as they favorites and they start posting up duets and shit with you, then now it's just in the world. They ain't not, he done deleted it. They done deleted his whole channel. I had to report homie channel and everything. They done took his whole channel down, and everybody still got the video that had the video. It's just out there. So it ain't gonna be hard to find if you got there want to go. Trust me, it ain't hard to find. It's out there. I can't tell. You talk about, man, listen, I'm a big dog. But when it comes to this social media thing, when it comes to this internet thing, it's still mad. It's like space to me. It's like so much uncharted territory. It's like the ocean. You know, I done got in 25, I done got in 15% of this ocean, but the other 85% I have not seen yet. It is uncharted territory. So Morgan telling me, yo, take that shit down. Yo, Morgan hit me like, yo, take that down, bro. I'm like, what, take what down? Take that clip down about Jay Prince. Take what clip? It's a TikTok clip. It ain't got nothing to do with my YouTube, just a whole TikTok clip. I'm talking, and he got me chopped up. And I'm talking about the, and listen, I'm talking about the bro, on the clip, I'm talking about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys gotta pay. He chopped it up again. I'm talking about I said, oh yeah, bro, he got it up. That shit is nice and neat. I said, yeah, if y'all killed the dude, that y'all killed the killer. I said, yeah, because y'all know if he would have went to jail, this, that, and the third. I'm talking about dude got me up there talking crazy. I'm talking, yo. You got people with the duet. I'm over here. I got a thermal on. I'm sitting right in this chair. I'm talking to motherfucker. And if you motherfucker Dollar Tree Cotton, I'm talking like this. And this motherfucker's in the clip like this. Man, somebody look at this. Somebody come. This the duets they doing on me. And it's crazy. I'm hoping you can't find it. I'm hoping that the shit done died down. Man, listen to me. I'm talking about I got the skrill on me. I listen, it's on me. I keep it on me anyway. I keep the skrill on me anyway, even in the house. But when after I seen that shit, the TikTok, man, I've been paranoid, man. I've been paranoid ever since. I'm talking about, bro. I be sleeping at night lately. I hear something. I'm in a big house. Got a real big house. You can hear stuff in a big house. It'd be like noises that ain't just the house moving and stuff shifting and lately I normally I just be like, what's just a house? And I get up at night now and I coming downstairs. I got both thrillers on me. I'm searching the house. I'm checking all my security cameras, man. Nigga got me on you. Nigga got me on nigga got me on TikTok talking crazy, bro. I had to say, I said, listen, I said, listen, I apologize for anybody that was offended by that clip. Somebody, the dude name, I ain't gonna even say his name. I said, yo, he clipped up he clipped me up, edited it up, and he put it out there, and I ain't had nothing to do with it. I had to say these things, bro, because it was really serious. Like it really it took a turn for the worse real fast, bro. And it's just grown man business talking. This ain't got nothing to do with being soft, suckerish. It's like, bro, now I'm thinking to myself, like, what if that was my son? And I'm trying to get him out the situation, right or wrong. If y'all like what happened, if y'all don't like what happened, if somebody lost their life, if somebody didn't lose their life, I don't care about none of that. I'm trying to get my son out this situation, bro. And I got enough clout to do it. I can literally call the mayor. I can call the police department. I can call the venue that it happened at. I can get in contact with everybody that I need to get in contact with to get this thing under control, because my son, he ain't going to jail and he ain't pulled the trigger. He didn't do nothing. And then you look on, but the only issue we having is a DJ Academics and a Ratchet TV and a grown man been saying these things. And I'm talking, I went viral, bro. So they looking at me, bro, I don't even want to talk about it, baby. But my daughter was laughing at me. So Daddy, you wild. I said, bro, that baby, I did not know. Daddy did not know nothing about going viral. You better believe this. The next time I go viral, it won't have nothing to do with nobody. No. The only thing stopping me from getting this thing cleaned up ASAP. If you notice, ain't nobody been put in a holding cell. Ain't nobody in jail. We got a couple guys that's wanted, we want to talk to them. We just want to, it's not a warrant for your arrest, but we just want to, you a person of interest. Those are light things. A person of interest is very light. That just mean that, I want to talk to you. We just want to ask you a couple questions and we're going to let you go after we ask you these questions. But nobody is in trouble for this thing. But then you got all these, man, shit, what? I would have did the same thing. Hey, Hey, how about this? Who is homie on TikTok that just went viral? Okay, get in contact with him. Hey man, we can't get in contact. We don't know where he at. Well, send somebody down, figure out. I'll pay the bounty to find this boy. And we ain't trying to smoke him. We need to put a message in his ear about running his motherfucking mouth about Big G and BTV and his boys. That's what I would have did. The same thing. Again, accountability. I don't get up here. That's why I try to tell y'all. I don't get up here and just preach. It's another person up here named Grown Man Business TV. Well, his name is Grown Man Business. Salute to that channel. I remember when I first got up here, and when somebody told me, like in my DM, like, yo, change Grown Man Business is already somebody up there. But mine's is Grown Man Business TV. And he had like 12,000 subscribers. And I remember telling myself, I said, I'm gonna get more subscribers than him. And I went and looked at some of his content. We do totally different content. Like, he's somebody that's telling you how to be a man in his eyes, and he's telling you what he thinks should happen in a relationship. And I ain't up here doing that. I don't want to tell you how to be a man. I could give you my game, and I could guide you, and we could guide each other if you were king. But I'm not going to tell you. So accountability is something even I would have to take. With my channel growing the way it's growing, with my voice becoming stronger and stronger and stronger, I got to be more aware of who and what's going on. That's all. Yeah, I got to be more aware. I wasn't truly aware about, Jay Prince and what nigga on islands and shit, man. You get, man, what? Are you one of the listen? And ain't nobody scared. If it's war, then it's war. But if you ask me, I'm not going to war behind Takeoff. No, 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 no. I can't go to war behind Takeoff, dog. I'm sorry what happened to you, Takeoff. It's so unfortunate how that happened to you, big dog. No, it's not over. What's wrong? The crazy thing, I'm looking at my live and it's still on. So you tell me, I don't know if the live is over or not. I'm just going right now. I'm just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of people in the DMs asking GMB TV, where is this? Because I'm thinking somebody else. See, this is another thing what I thought was happening too. I think like they was wanting to like clip up more of my content. You know what I mean? Homie was trying to get my, so like he was like asking, like, where is the rest of you? Nah, I took everything down. I took everything down. You ain't gonna clip up nothing else. Nah, hell no. I'm not, nah, you're not gonna play with my content like that, big dog. Not gonna happen. I took it all down. Now you can't get it. Okay, went up there, recorded my live. You could tell he recorded it from his phone, from like a computer or like a TV, because you could tell he was watching TV. And then like chopped it up. And I'm talking about a smooth edit too, boy. You wouldn't even be able to believe it was an edit. I'm telling my people, like, bro, look how it's jumping, because I do edits. If you notice my videos, I'm getting better and better with this editing thing. It's more when you come to my pre-recordings, it ain't just me talking. I'm getting deeper with this editing thing. So I'm able to see what the naked eye can't see. And I'm telling them, yo, this thing is edited. I didn't say that like that. Now, but even still, I was talking crazy for him to even be able to edit those words together like that. But I was talking crazy about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. Yeah. I was feeling the way and I was getting into it. And then I started realizing shit. I don't think this the right path to go down with. No. I ain't got $400 million. Yeah, I'm living good, but I ain't got 5, 10. I ain't got $20 million to play with you and put bags on your head and put budgets on you. But you get real like that, I can't get involved with it. Yeah. I can't get involved with it. I put a chalk to white. Yeah. No. Yeah. I put a chalk to white. No. No. And look, let me tell you something, right? So I did like you know what I'm saying? I went up there and I was like, yo, hey, my bad, bro. You know, my bad. And I did something like that, you know what I'm saying? And people was all saying, like, oh man, I don't, and then my people hit me back. The people that is in the industry. And they called me yesterday night and they said, man, listen, they saw that, they respected, they said, no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? They see that they got people that can tell, that look through the content and that can tell it was edited up. And he said, yo, I just want to say thank you, GMB TV, because it takes a real man to understand and take accountability if they kind of was out of line, or if they kind of was this or they kind of was that. It take a real man to do that. And they didn't think, and what they was telling me is they didn't think that I was going to do it. They thought that I was going to kind of rebel. And I ain't going to lie. My initial thought was like, man, I'm not doing none of that. My initial thought was like, F that. But then you get to thinking about it. This dude playing chess with kings, or he ain't got nothing but knights and kings on the board and queens on the board. He ain't got no pawns on the board. This dude playing chess with a whole nother hand. He playing spades with a whole nother hand, bro. He playing spades with a diamond hand, bro. You willing to go, you know, when you playing spades and somebody got 10, they got 10 books in one hand. They call it, I forgot what they call that. It's somebody that plays spades. What they call that when you got 10 books? You got all the spades, you got both the jokers, you got all the aces and spades. I forgot what they call it. I love it. But when you got all the aces, you got all the spades, you got both big and little joker, a trump hand. Yeah, a Boston. Woo! There it is. That's what I was looking for, Triple S. That's what I was looking for. That I heard Trump before. That's a jail term. But a Boston. You be at a cookout, the mother get to say, boy, he about to run a Boston on you. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, Triple A. Yeah. That man playing with a Boston. You go to war with that man, he's running a Boston on you and your family. Oh, you ain't got an ace in your hand. You barely got a spade. You might got one spade that you could cut one card. You might be able to cut one card with that little spade. Everything else, your ass under the table, dog. It's over. Game over. That's why this is Grown Man Business TV. We almost an hour. We gonna go an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, boy, yeah. They gonna call me and said, hey man, we really appreciate you doing that. You know, because by now they done reached out to so many of my people, dog. My phone going crazy. They reached out to me last night. Hey, we just want to say we appreciate you doing that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take that. That's acceptable. It ain't no, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoop-de-whoop. I still be paranoid though, and I still got the skrill on me everywhere I'm moving. Even if I'm outside around the house, if I'm going in the car to go get coffee, I'm lock and loaded. I just don't trust nobody. But I felt better because this is the thing, bro. We playing chess, and I had to make it. My next move had to be my best move, dog. My next move had to be my best move. Now I'm gonna come on to this YouTube thing, and I'm gonna watch Ratchet when you go live tonight, and everybody else that's still pressing the lines. I salute you. Oh, I salute you. And I'm a consumer too. And I'm gonna come to your channel and I'm gonna sit there in the live. I want to watch. Oh, they said the boy was adopted. I saw that last night. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm glad I'm out of this. I don't want nothing to do with this shit, bro. I don't want nothing to do with it. What do it matter if the man adopted or not? Oh, he don't look like his daddy. He look like the woo woo woo. I'm talking about, I'm watching it. I'm like, yeah. You know, yeah, I hear you. I ain't got nothing. Nah. Yeah. I mean, that post traumatic come from the streets anyway. I've been like this. This is what I would tell. I've been like this before YouTube. I've been like this before YouTube. I moved to certain states and I get property in certain states because of the gun laws. I come from the streets, and I told you I never was the dude selling crack. I was never the dude selling coke. I was the dude with those skrillers. I was doing things with them ratchets since a youngster, and everybody that know me around Norfolk, Virginia, know that. I was the one putting it. I ain't never shot nobody or killed nobody, but I was the one putting that black mask on, and I was the one coming to get you. And I'm the shortest one out the group. Everybody behind me, 6'4", 6'5", and they gonna do what I say. People ain't understand that. Like, I'm the mastermind of this. I got I'm talking about big gorillas behind me, and they gonna move when I say move. So I'm like that. So post-traumatic ain't got nothing to do with this YouTube thing. It's just this YouTube thing is a portal. And again, like I said, it's like the ocean, right? Let's say I've been 15% in this ocean, but the other 85% it's uncharted territory. So now I'm starting to grow. The channel's growing organically, and I'm starting to venture into certain territories that I ain't never been in before. Oh, I'm starting to touch certain things, and I'm starting to reach the ears of certain people I ain't never reached before. Oh, yeah, in Virginia, again, when I was 18, I'm a dinosaur. Back in the day when I was 18 years old, you know, you could go to a Kmart. I know a lot of you youngsters know about Walmart, but it was a place called Kmart. It had a Kmart. It was a big K and there's Mart right there. And Walmart bought Kmart out. 40. So you know what I'm talking about. Walmart brought the whole Kmart out. So you don't see Kmarts, they don't exist. But in Kmart, when I was growing up, you could easily walk in there at 18 years old and buy shotguns legally where I'm from. So at 18, I walked into a Kmart. I bought me a double barrel shotgun and bullets and pellets. So they said we was going hunting, but we wasn't going duck hunting with this shotgun we wasn't going duck hunting. Oh, we were doing another kind of hunting. So all I know is these things. This all I know. This all I know. This all I know. I don't know nothing else. I got the AR pistol upstairs. I keep these things, the babies, the little babies. I keep them all around the house, all on the pillows and stuff like that. So it ain't really about no post-traumatic stress due to no YouTube. But again, I'm starting to touch. I ain't never had nobody reach out to me. Dude, I done said all kind of stuff on this YouTube. You go down to my old, I done talked about Young Dolph. I done talked about everybody. Everybody. And I ain't never had not one person say, yo, what's going on? I ain't never had nobody say, yo, what's going on? Yo, how's this thing moving? Yo, I ain't never had it. I'm talking about I ain't never went viral. I ain't never, and then I had to sit and say, okay, I had to wait for the downloads on how to bring this to y'all, bring this to my investors, bring this to the people that's investing time and energy into this channel, people that's coming to see these videos and they looking like where the videos at, what's going on with G&B TV, big G&B TV, the Oracle. Don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. What's going on? I had to get the downloads. Downloads said, listen, don't bring no bravado to this. Check your ego and your pride at the door. Give these people and these young men and these grown men that listen to you some good game about warfare. About warfare. How to make decisions when you playing the chessboard of life. How to make decisions when you going to war. Because I thought it was going to, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Ain't none of my business. That's Atlanta and Houston. Yeah, that's Atlanta and Houston. Ain't got none. I can't fight the bullet for you. Ain't nothing I can do about it. War. How to breathe, my G. Take a breath. Calm yourself down. Digress. Make your next move your best move. Oh, what's the next move gonna be? Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bow out gracefully. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all smoke take off. He smoked already. He already dead. They gonna have a funeral for him in Atlanta, and they gonna put him in the Hawks Arena, and they gonna let everybody come for free. They gonna make a circus out of this thing. I can't fight for that. I don't respect that where y'all gonna have this man's body open to the public when he done got smoked in public. I don't respect that, but that's some celebrity stuff. That's that ritual stuff that we talk about. We gonna get deep into that. My next video is gonna be about that. Why to continue? The ritual has to continue. Getting smoked on camera ain't enough. Now we got to make a spectacle out your situation. Oh, and all the videos and pictures I've been seeing to take off on the news, he don't even look right to me. Hold on, rock with me real quick. I gotta handle. Come with me quick. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't want to leave y'all. I just rock with me real quick. Hold on, y'all rock with me. Hold on. Hold on. It's very tight. Sit there real fast, real quick though. Yeah. It's a personal thing, man. And it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. And I can't, no. Yeah. So now we want to let's do some Q&A, man. Woo. Hey, yeah, I'm back though. Hey, look, I ain't gonna do like CW. I ain't gonna do like CW and take y'all in the bathroom and get to grabbing nuts in front of y'all. I ain't gonna do all that like CW. I'm gonna let you sit in the foyer. It's called a foyer. And then you can sit in the foyer while I handle some business in the bathroom. So now, man, let's do some Q&A. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all 80 people that's in here. You know, you got any questions for Grown Man Business TV? Anything you want to know, anything you want to ask me? Salute to everybody that's in the DMs. You know, I got a lot of guys wanting to interview. About what? What you put out a video? What did you put out a music video about, my boy? And if you did put a video about it, you make sure you got Grown Man Business in there somewhere. Make sure you got Grown Man Business in that thing somewhere. Yeah, YouTube is a portal, man. I've been saying this for a long time now. A lot of my words, my quotes are coming into fruition, are being manifested to truth. TV, let me give you an example. TV is a portal for you to sell your soul, for you to be initiated to the higher ups and elites. Radio, anything that produces content is a portal, right? YouTube wasn't a portal at first. Okay, I'm gonna look into that, big dog, for sure. I'm gonna look into that when I get off of it. But they started tell our vision exactly. They started seeing people doing whatever on YouTube to become famous, get whatever celebrity or fame you can get out this thing. And they started realizing, oh, okay, now we can use this as a portal. Okay, well, let's see what this guy's willing to do. We'll give him 400,000 subscribers. Is he willing to sell his soul in some type of way? Is he willing to do what he'd never do to get these subscribers? And a lot of guys are doing it. So when I say the portal, that's what I mean. It's like it's another way for them to build you up and then watch you crash out. It's all entertainment, tell live vision. It's all for the consumer's entertainment. It goes all the way back to the Roman days when they would have these laws being passed in the middle of the night, but have all the masses and the sheep watching the gladiators. They would be watching the gladiators kill themselves, and they would be throwing bread and drinking wine and screaming. And the whole time, the higher ups and elites is pulling plays right under their nose. Now, instead of gladiators, you got Tell Live Vision. You got the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy playing butt tag every 2 minutes with each other. And now you got YouTube. YouTube, where I can come on this thing and I can upload a video, or I can go live and talk directly to the people, direct to consumer, and I can do all kind of things that's degrading, and I can sell all my integrity just to get likes and views and subscribers and a YouTube check. It's a couple guys like that I feel did that. The reason why they got 500,000 subscribers is because they came up here, they told their whole story about somebody molested. They did all these things, and they was rewarded for it. So when you, that's why I always say on this channel, we're not selling no integrity. We're not selling not an ounce of integrity for a subscriber, for a YouTube check, for a like, for a share. You don't hear me telling you like, subscribe, share. You don't hear me talking like that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. We're not selling no integrity, because that's why. And listen, even with this whole situation, right? I started getting off the message. I started almost getting off the message because I'm so in tune about what happened to Takeoff and what happened to this person and who did it and why they did it. And now I'm losing the big picture. And you started seeing my video. Yo, that video I did, that first video I did, that shit did 25,000 views in one day. The next video I did, 10,000 views in an hour. The next video I did, up, and up, up and up. It just was not, because they start seeing, okay, he getting a little bit off his message. This is where we want him at. We want him talking about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. We want him pointing a finger. We want him distracted. And as long as Big G and BTV, the Oracle, is distracted, whoever's watching him will be distracted. Oh, we can reward him now. Give him something. One thing about it is, I'm too smart. I'm too witty, bro. And if I can't see it, I got kings around me that's going to be able to see it. It ain't going to go too far left. Yeah. Salute. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You start wanting it, and then you start seeing it. They're going to start feeding you likes. They're going to start feeding you subscribers. They're going to start feeding you life. You see, I got to keep doing this. I'm going to do it more. Matter of fact, I'm going to go 10 times harder today. and I'm gonna get some more, and I'm gonna do more. You know. So this thing now is a full blown portal, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. That thing with Cardi B and all that, with the Tasha K and all that, is a prime example of how they're gonna start crucifying YouTubers. The rappers is going to get old. Let me tell you something. When the rappers, when rappers getting smoked is not enough to deter the people, that's when they're going to touch a Charleston. That's when they're going to touch this one. That's when they're going to touch that one. And then before they do it, you need to be in position where they ain't going to be able to touch you. We can't touch him. He ain't sold enough integrity for us to touch him and then make up a narrative. He ain't sold his soul. So we can't touch him and then make up a narrative. But a lot of these guys have sold they soul. Let me ask you a question. If some, and God forbid, cause I want to, God forbid anything happened to CW, because I rock with him to a certain extent. But if something was to happen to CW, do you think they would be able to figure out who did it? Answer, give me the answer. What you think? If something happened to Hassan Campbell, do you think they would be able to figure out who did it? Do you? Do you think they would be able to figure out who touched Hassan Campbell if he was ever to get touched? Who would touch a Charleston White? Okay, because they done sold so much of their integrity. They done sold so much of their soul on this YouTube that now YouTube or the higher ups and elites could say, yo, let's get them knocked out. Send somebody to hit them. Somebody touch them there and say, man, well, Charleston White had beef with everybody. Charleston White done had beef with everybody in the industry. We don't know who did it. It was black on black crime, and R.I.P. Hassan Campbell. Hey, Hassan Campbell been talking about the gangs, right? He been talking about gangs. He done told on Bam Bada, and we don't know who touched Bam. And guess what? You would be able to do one video and get 100,000 subscribers instantly. You would be able to do one video on them situations and get 10,000 views to 100,000 views. You can't sell your soul on this thing. A lot of these guys have a message, but I can see they sold their soul. 400,000 subscribers for what? For what, my G? What? For what? I watch Homie's channel. I rock with Haas. I watch his lives. But how did you get to almost 500,000 subscribers without talking about Bam Bada? Without telling the world, without selling your soul? You walk through the door, my G. Yeah, you walk through the door, if you believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it get real. It get deep. It get wicked. And it's always deeper than rap when you scratching the surface. When you come to hear the grown man, you already know we definitely scratching the surface. And that's what I'm saying. It's not hate. Yeah, it's not hate. Exactly. You have to sell enough integrity. You have to sell your soul so that when something happens, they can say, oh, it was gang violence. Well, how about this? GMB TV ain't never been involved with no gangs. We know that GMB TV ain't got no beef with nobody. He ain't sold his soul. How can you make this look a certain? Oh, it'll be a war. It'll be a war that'll break out. But between like a Charleston White, they'll be saying, man, he got beef with all the rappers. He got beef with all the gangs. He got beef with that. So we see what happened in West Dallas when them boys ran down on him in the parking lot. This was black on black gang crime. And we're sorry to say. So them boys might want to stay dangerous. Salute to them boys, and Charleston White and Hassan Campbell. But I had to use them as examples because I believe they walked through the door. I believe they sold their souls already. I believe that. Yeah, yeah. Is what it is, and there's no integrity gonna be sold over here. And I'm gonna tell you this: to continue to wake up every day and beat a dead horse like the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys or talk about the Prince, all of that every day, just because I know that it's going to bring likes and just because I know that it's going to bring more stuff and just because I know what it does to the algorithm, that is selling something, cuz you selling integrity when you do that. Hold up, GMB TV. I said what I said already. I said enough. I actually said more than anybody from Atlanta even said. It's draining. And you're going to keep doing it because you're trying to build up. We building up the platform anyway. And it's going to go organically. That's why I say that organic. I don't want the extras and the preservatives added into this. I don't want to spray chemicals on this so it grows all big and die form. Nah, 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 nah. That ain't how we gonna do it. I done said enough. I done said enough. You would have thought that I was Takeoff best friend or something. You would have thought that me and Takeoff knew each other. You would have thought that me and Takeoff grew up together and I made some money with him. Never met the man a day in my life. The Prince family, never met those guys. I never even been to Houston before. I've been to Dallas, Texas when I was a youngster. I went to Dallas for a few years. I went to school in Dallas when I was a youngster. And then we moved back to Virginia. Never known nobody. So I got to check myself like, whoa, how are you doing something? Are you fighting the war or are you selling integrity? Yeah, you selling integrity. Don't sell nothing. Don't sell the back out of that. Back out of that. Back out of that. Boo, 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 boo. Nah, kid. I can't help you no more. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm more likely to say this. Salute to both sides of this. Salute to them boys and salute to them Atlanta boys. Now we know. Now I'm gonna step out of this and I want to see if Atlanta gonna handle this. Where's the Atlanta bloggers at? Where's the Atlanta people at that's saying that's fed up with this? Where's the Atlanta people that's more enraged than I was? I ain't seen nobody screaming at the camera like I was. I'm talking about I'm getting at them. I'm getting at it. I ain't seen nobody. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't seen nobody said nothing. I would expect to have seen a video from Quavo by now saying, listen, man, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken what they did to my nephew. This is not going to ever be. We need to hear something. I need to hear something, dog. So the portal is open, B. The door is wide open for you. You want to come over here, you want to go up? Oh, you know what to do. You know, I got people in the DMs like, what about Haas this? Listen what I'm telling you. If Haas told everybody what Bam Bada did to him, so are you going to start like a program for kids that have been touched? Are you going to now start a program to help kids that went through the same experience that you went to and help them learn how to cope with it and help them not become killers? Or are you just up here talking about it for likes and subscribers? And that's all I see. You just talk about it for likes and subscribers. I like Hassan Campbell, but that part I can't ever rock. I see that's the door you went through. You sacrificed your integrity. Everybody think that you got to sacrifice somebody. Nah, you can sacrifice yourself. What did Young Dolph say in that one song? If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? That's what Dolph said. A lot of these YouTubers and bloggers have sacrificed themselves for this. Put themselves on the chopping block for this. That's what he put himself on the chopping block by talking about Bam Bada and not doing nothing about it. He put himself on the chopping block by telling everybody what Bam Bada did to him, his thighs and everything like that, and then not doing nothing about it or not starting a program. You just talking about it because it draws people in. People like to hear about your pain. I told you about the gladiators in Rome. You know what, man? I'm not really sure how to do that, big dog. Hold on. You know, I gotta figure that out. How to like open up the phone lines and all that. I got a StreamYard. I got a StreamYard. I got a StreamYard, man, but I gotta figure out exactly how to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, my boy. Open up the phone so your audience can weigh in. Nobody really cares really for themselves in this movie industry. Exactly. I got a StreamYard, man, but I just hold on real quick. I got a StreamYard. Let me see something real quick. Hey, hold on, guys. I don't know if y'all can see me. Hold on real quick. Let me just see what I can do with this thing. If I could even go. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Stay right where you at. Stay right where you at, my boy. Stay right where you at. Let me just see what I can do with this thing real quick. Stay right where you at. Don't move. Broadcast. Close. Let me see if I could do something with this. New broadcast. YouTube channel. Yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. I can see y'all on my phone. Let me just make sure. Maybe I could do this one. Hold on. Wow. Let's see what it do. I might be able to do it right now. I'm not sure. Let me see something. Creating one moment. Give me 2 seconds. I'm guessing it's doing something right now. We'll see. Uh, yeah, I've been looking at the. I gotta. You know what? And maybe I gotta just upgrade the subscription I got. With this StreamYard thing. Uh, upgrade your plan now. I might hold on an account. Error account. Try again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this thing, man. Just give me. Let me try it again. Just stay on the lookout. We're gonna definitely get that. I'm gonna have that situated by the day, and we'll have that locked in because I definitely want to be able to start locking in with y'all on a deeper level, and tapping in with y'all for sure. Hold on, let me just see if it went through this time. Ah, shit. Hold on. Let's check your cameras, check your mic, TV. Uh, hold on. Hold on real quick, guys. This gonna be hold on. This would be crazy. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let's say, hold on a second. To say, might unmute it. You are not part of the stream yet. Click to add your audio and video. Click what? Ready to go live. Let's see what we got. Invite guests to see how they lay out. All right, so we're gonna hold on. I'm supposedly live right now. They say that I'm live. Add to stream. All right. Were we there? Let me see something. Let me know what y'all see in it. It's a new live. Yeah. This is a new live. I'm gonna have to. All right, so I'm gonna have to tap into this one. Yeah. We'll get that locked in. That's a new live. Hold on, that's crazy though, because I'm looking at it. I'm live. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Because maybe I got two lives going, and I just have y'all transfer to y'all just all come to this live. Yeah, so I got two lives going right now. I'm gonna close this one out. Hold on.